welcome to Steal the
Still
Show.
sending data online on Facebook, sending data to YouTube, online.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Steal the Show. We got a special guest on,
Huh?
which is my brother. Not last week, but the week before, I had a brother on. This the oldest brother, and name is Aaliyah, ladies. Oh man, yeah. We just here kicking it. We ain't got nothing to do. We was supposed to go on earlier, and we ain't have nothing else to do. We was just in the front room kicking it, laughing, drinking, and we said, "Let's go live." So here we go. So, bros, what you want to talk about today?
I didn't know we was putting governments out here, but okay, we go.
You don't even take all this, man.
Right.
Yeah. So, no. You know what? Me and you was talking about something yesterday. We was talking about what we was talking about?
We was talking about how women
Mm-hmm.
critique men and men critique women.
But in certain situations, though, that's what it was.
Absolutely.
It was uh when a woman see a man in a certain vehicle or a certain status. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our thing was that when a woman see guys like you and they see you in the kind of car you drive, statuses, you know what I'm saying, looking pretty decent.
Man, shit, what kind of car you drive, bro?
Well, I drive a 2015 Rolls Royce Ghost. Also, I drive a 2015 Mercedes-Benz S550.
Oh, okay.
So like I said, when the ladies see you pull up with Shazam, you know what I'm saying? How the ladies treat you. But now, at the same time though, what kind of ladies are they? Or is it's the same ladies, but then once they see what you're driving and see your movements, do they switch up from the wholesome girl to the gold digging girl?
I can honestly say, I've had real women accept me driving basic vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
When I get into driving elaborate, exotic cars, I do wind up running into, like, I ain't gonna say gold diggers. I just say women who start off being interested in me, but then they start thinking about what they can get from it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's where the whole relationship goes sour. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I meet a nice woman, and I can honestly say that most of the realest women I've ever met came from driving basic vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
So
had
your
Camaro,
F-150.
my F-150, my Explorer.
Mm-hmm.
I done had Camaros. I done had women who or run up on me and be like, how you doing? You're a nice looking dude, and we exchange numbers, and those be the best relationships. But then the better I do for myself, as the world say we should do, all of a sudden the demographic changes, the whole scenario changes. The women be like, they'll meet me, and then they'd be like, come with a bunch of problems. You know what I'm saying?
My cell phone about to get
Yeah,
cut off.
man. I feel like Country Way. I feel like Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But I can say this, is that we was talking about this too, bro.
Okay.
And just let everybody know it's my little brother. But we was talking about this a couple days ago, whereas we were talking about the difference from what a man wants and what a man receives. And we were
That's how
talking
we got
about
on that
absolutely.
subject, yeah.
And we were talking about how a man find a woman attractive, and he'll accept, he'll deal with her. And then a man finds somebody so exotic that he'll go to the extreme just to be around her. Well, ladies, I just want to say, y'all do the same thing. Y'all turn around and have a good man. Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead. Say it.
Y'all have a good man, and y'all turn around, y'all find that tall, dark-skinned, exotic dude. And
Spontaneous.
And y'all go out the way to do stuff that you would never do with the man who really loves y'all, who provides for y'all, who cares for y'all. Just to be with this exotic dude. So, this is the conversation we had the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it goes back to when it comes down to women dating the safe dude for security and things like that, but then at the same time they get bored with him, and then here comes that dude with the nice cars or the dark-skinned tall man, and you know what I'm saying, this and that, and I was like, oh, he look like he'll be fun, but they don't want to like be with that man though. They only want to just have fun though with that man.
That may be true. I mean, with me, I feel like this. I feel like I've been in many positions in life. I've been that guy who loved, who was concerned, who cared.
So you don't love no more?
No, I'm not saying I don't love no more. That's not what I said. I said I've been that guy who loved, who was concerned, who cared.
Mm-hmm.
I've been that guy who don't give a F. I've been that guy who sit back and just let you do what you gonna do, and you will never get nothing from it. I've also been that type of guy who will let you be that gold digger. Let you be that, because gold diggers make the best friends.
Why is that?
Because they expect shit. So they're going to do everything to get it. See, the good girls, they're going to turn around and make you wait. They're going to challenge you. They're going to give you dates. Mm-hmm. The gold digger going to come off the gate. She going to do everything she can to make you realize that she better than the next chick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a stripper. Why so many men go to strip clubs? Because a stripper, I tell women, I tell married women, I tell single women, I tell women in relationships, if you want to know how to treat a man, go to a strip club. Because a stripper is the best liar, but the best performer in the world. She gonna make an average dude feel like he the king. You can have a guy at a strip club come out of his pocket with $20, and he gonna feel like he the man.
That's true. That's true.
I done went to a strip club and I done watched a girl walk up to a dude, and the stripper said, "What you want to drink?" Okay, fuck that. I'm gonna talk about me. Look, I done went to a strip club, and the stripper came to the club. She said, "What do you want to drink?" And I said, "I drink 1738, light ice and Red Bull." And all night long, this woman was critiquing my every move. She was buying me drinks.
Stripper.
A stripper.
With your money.
With her money. The tips she was getting. And then at the end of the night, she gave me a hug. We exchanged numbers, none of that. But what she did was she got into my intellect. Because the following week, I came back with 10 other dudes that was getting money like me. And I made sure they represented her. You understand what I'm saying? I made sure they represented her. I didn't have to come out of a dime, but they came out of their money. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, ask yourself this question. Why is it a stripper can get all this money out of your baby daddy, but you can't ask him for $5 for some Pampers. And at the end of the day, he not even going home with them. It's because women aren't understanding a man's needs or his wants. They're not caring about it. They feel like I look good. A man's supposed to come to me. He's supposed to provide for me. He's supposed to do all this, do all that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But it becomes hollow in this day and age. We in a day and age where we got alphabets taking over the world. We got industry taking over the world. The reality of it is that women have more power than they didn't even know of. Because every human being comes through what? A woman. We are born from a female. We're not born from our daddies. We are created from our daddies, but we're not born through our daddies. We're born through a woman, right? Woman has absolutely. We created, but we born through a woman. Every woman,
we come from a nutsack.
absolutely, but a woman has more power, but women use power for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm. For emotional reasons.
For emotional reasons. I was talking to a female the other day. I told her, I said, you know what the word Diablo stands for? She said, yeah, devil. I said, do you know what diva stands for? She said, no. I said, diva stands for absence of man, absence of God. Think about it. When you hear a woman say she a diva, what's the first thing that comes out of her mouth? I got my own car. I got my own crib. I got my own money. What I don't need. I don't need a man. Ain't that absence of man, absence of God? If you look at these girls, they are successful. But what they do? They be lonely. They be single.
Yeah.
Every woman on this planet Earth has the ability to deal with every man. Just like every man has the ability to deal with every woman. Problem is that what I think it is, I'm not the foreseer of relationships because I'm not even in a relationship right now. But I will say this. I will say that to be in a meaningful relationship, you have to need somebody. That's the problem with relationships now. Nobody needs nobody no more.
That's true.
Female has her own money. Male has his own money. Why you think celebrity relationships don't work out? Because they both got money. It's not even about money. It's just about needing individually, meaning socially, mentally, financially, the whole nine, spiritually. When people don't need each other, the best relationships are those that people don't have nothing. They come to the table and give what they can. See, as black individuals, our families come from the mud back in the 40s and 50s when they ain't had nothing. But you watch and you look at your family members, your uncles, your aunties, they still together. You know why? Because they didn't have social media. They didn't have money. They didn't have things to deter them to say, I don't need a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They needed somebody. I'm not saying depending on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
What I say is need somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you had them moments in old school relationships, like back in the days, well, shit, you can even say just a couple of years ago, where grandmas or a granddad would die, or a mama or a dad would die, and then a couple of days later, their spouse would die. Because in their heart,
They needed them. They lived
needed
off
that
of them.
person.
Hey, that's real talk. That's real talk. You heard that? They
Yeah.
lived off of them.
Yeah,
And they bodies destroyed themselves because they was sickness.
yeah.
They couldn't live without them. That's real. I ain't never thought of that. That's real talk. That's real talk. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah, we back on now
Ah,
Oh, we was off?
for a minute.
Man, got me jaw jacking.
No, it was still going.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
It was going on
Okay.
one site, slow
Yeah.
on
Okay.
one.
No, but
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Ladies,
go for it.
let me explain this to y'all. We in a situation right now where we in 2021. In a month or two, we're about to be in 2022. Y'all fight for equal rights. Y'all fight for more money. Y'all fight for all these things to be equal as men. The reality is we accept y'all as equal partners. Problem is that y'all tuck y'all tails when it comes down for y'all to do things to make us feel like we men. Y'all segregate everything that y'all believe in the olden days should be here today in the future. But y'all still want what we accept or what we get in the future. If you understand what I'm saying, let me explain to you. I was talking to a young lady, and I was explaining to her something touched my heart. Quite sure everybody's seen this on Instagram or Facebook. It was a beautiful young lady. She had a baby daddy. She loved him. She said he was a good provider. He was a good person, wonderful man. But he didn't want to get married. This woman, in front of all his friends, and all her friends, got down on one knee and proposed to him.
I seen it.
You see? And this man accepted because he never thought he would make somebody that in love with him that would make him marry. And I spoke to maybe 3 different females about this situation, and every last one of them told me,
I would never.
I would
was
never.
Stupid.
this woman set us back 10 years. It's not for a woman to do that. It's for a man to do that. But y'all can set all these alphabet relationships. Y'all can set all these different ethnicities. Y'all can set all these different relationships going on in the world, but y'all can't.
Phantom.
Huh?
They can't phantom of getting down on their knee, on one knee, and asking the man to marry him. Because
Absolutely.
you love that man that much.
Because you love that man that much. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's for real. That's for real. And I hold that to my heart because my daughter, she told me one day, she said, Dad, the woman you going to marry is going to be a woman who's going to embarrass herself for you. And I said, what does that mean? I don't know, goofy ass chick falling over every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She said, no, it's not what I'm saying. She's going to do something out of the norm, something different than any other female will do.
Mm-hmm.
Because women live on a standard.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, ladies. Every man wants to be in a relationship or be committed or married. But it's about that female that brings it out of them. I done been around gangsters, thugs, religious dudes, all kind of dudes, and all of them say, nah, I'm straight, I ain't never getting married. I ain't never had no kids, I ain't never. But then meet that one female.
Yeah, I was just about to say, at the end of the day, you can have as many hoes as you want, but you always got that main.
Absolutely.
That one that you really want.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Look,
Now you can continue to be the side chick or you can be that main. It's about, it ain't about, see, women got this notion where it's about, oh, I sit on his face, or I ride him, or I do all these little freaky things.
Well, the thing about that is this. Sex for a man, just because that's what we chase. But sex to a man, though, is nothing. Honestly. Because every woman have a pussy. Well, have a vagina.
Absolutely.
So,
notch in the belt.
and what's crazy is that, I know y'all done heard this plenty of times, but after man have sex, it just goes away. Like, so it don't matter if it's a big girl, small girl, ugly girl, pretty girl. Once he get that off, he's good.
That attachment is gone.
Boomerang.
Yeah,
Just watch Boomerang. Watch Eddie Murphy playing.
the
And
attachment.
men
is
don't
gone.
care if it's good or bad.
Yeah, like it's off. Okay. What is you doing here?
Be hit.
Where you come from? That's just how we are.
What's his plan?
Like a girl asked me, she say, why do y'all can have sex and not catch feelings? It's just how we built. I gotta talk to God about that. Like we don't understand. I mean, we enjoy it, but it's something that just God made us how He made us, and we just roll with it. So it's just
Now there's some women out here that think like me, as the video was. Some women out here like that. Some women who can have sex with a dude and keep it moving. Not, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's after though that they done been hurt for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They done been hurt, or they got a bunch of brothers and they just see how they brothers are. It's just like, you know what? I'm not ever trusting a man like that ever, because I see that my brothers, they done been in serious relationships, marriage and everything,
Right.
and they still move the same exact way. That still kind of hurt though.
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
That's real talk. That's
so-
real talk. I ain't think about it like that.
But for a natural woman, though, she's supposed to have feelings. It's just messed up that they run across men, you know what I'm saying, and we do what the hell that we want. That's the messed up part, I guess. But I say, this is what I say. I preaches this. Everybody should tell the truth. Whatever you want in your life, flat out tell the truth. If you want 3 women, if the woman want a man and a woman, if a woman want two men, say what you want. Because the whole thing of us being together and then eventually it's going to come out of what you want, because you're going to do it, rather if you get caught or not. But it's going to come out. But if everybody was to just be honest and truthful and one take love out, I really feel like that love is it's a fantasy that don't last. But when you listen to or when you watch fairy tale movies, Disney movies, and you was born and raised women on Barbie and Ken and things like that, they had this fantasy of that I'm gonna see this man, we gonna catch eye contact, I'm gonna love him, he gonna love me, love at first sight, we're gonna get married, I'm gonna have a baby, we gonna live in a big nice house on the hill with the white picket fence, and then that's it. Like, happily ever after. That's some bull.
Well, I'm not gonna say.
I love pizza
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
I may love steak tomorrow. And
Right.
just because I love pizza that much don't mean that I can eat pizza every single day.
Right.
And how bad that sound, just look at the reality of life towards relationships. How many relationships for real have stuck together? They stand out so much. Like, yeah, my mom and daddy 44 years. I mean, but okay, I can count on 1, 2. My auntie Debbie, her husband. Yeah, how many more? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like you. I don't know how many people I know, but I'm saying 2 out of whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good number. So I feel like that people should. That is just me. Like I said, I feel that people should take love out. Look at this person for what he can bring you and better your life. And the man do the same. So in 5 years from now, if y'all don't work out, okay, I was living in a 2-family flat when we met. Now I got a house. Your credit score was this. Now it's that. This or that. Whatever the benefits are, 3, 4, 5 years from now, y'all both in better places. Mentally, hopefully physically, and everything else.
Perfect example. What you just said was, I got a friend. I ain't gonna speak of his name because I know I'm on the podcast and I don't want to put his business out here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna send you the link to this. You watch this video, dog, because it's about your ass. But anyway, I got a friend of mine, and the same way. He started off. He was married.
Mm-hmm.
We've been knowing each other since we was teenagers. He got married, and pretty much like he was young. He wanted to live his life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker damn near was unfaithful every day of his fucking marriage.
Right.
But time they moved on. They got kids.
Okay.
And it was told that the female that it's gonna spook you right here, bro.
Okay.
It was told that a female separated him. It wasn't. It was just somebody saw interest in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he been dealing with this motherfucker for years, and her family don't like him because of his situation, because of the fact he was married. You know what I'm saying? Dude getting money, he had houses, cars, exotics, everything, and it got to a point where he had to. Well, I didn't say he had to. He moved in with her, and she didn't stay in the best situation. She didn't stay in the best housing. You know what I'm saying? And he had alternatives, but her family felt like, oh, now that the shit ain't right for him, he tried to be with her. But that wasn't the case. Dude wind up getting up out of there, got him a nice ass crib now, and he took her with him. Taught her how to get her credit together, get her shit together, and now she got a nice ass crib. They don't have the same house together. They lived together for a minute, but she got her own crib. Mm-hmm. He got his own crib, and I can listen to his conversation when I talked to him. Before it was like he was disgusted. Now it's like he's like he got a partner, somebody's willing to work to build something with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the more they work together like that, they actually making things happen. I'm talking about driving the finest whips, nicest cars, going to concerts, doing everything together. It's like their relationship got better because he found in someone who now is willing to not listen to what her family's saying or look where she came from, but build something within that circle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know? I ain't gonna say his name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that you was thinking it was good. It's like I said that. But nah. Did I speak on me?
Always, bro.
Okay,
Go for
okay. Just to let y'all know, I'm single. So any woman out there, look,
go ahead and tell me your Facebook page. Like about to be blowing up.
you stupid dog. But my thing is this: women tell me I look for a yes chick. I don't look for a yes chick. I look for a princess. It may sound stupid, but think about this. As culture has taught us that princess is the woman that you meet and you turn into your queen. I hate when beautiful black women that are single
Say I'm a queen.
say I'm a queen.
How is you a queen when you don't have a king?
I've never heard of a queen without her king. When
you
women
got?
tell me she's a queen, I automatically assume she's married or she's in a relationship.
Well, you got TV shows like Queen of the South, and they don't be married. So,
And you got real women like Queen Elizabeth.
yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
But you're royalty. At the end of the day, is that the woman I want to meet is someone I could build with. And a princess,
Maybe
Let-
her husband died.
who?
No, I was saying.
Oh, a
maybe-
princess is someone you can build with. Think about it. If I'm the prince and you the princess, we can become queen and king.
Mm-hmm.
King and queen. I can't become a king to an already prince, to an already queen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's words, And a lot of women will say, well, it's just a figment or imagination or it's words. But the reality is we live by them words. See, in the Arabic culture, they don't even say certain words in existence. Like the word cancer, they don't even say the word cancer. They say the disease that takes out their man because they don't want to speak certain bad things in existence.
Really?
Absolutely. So what happens is when women say I'm a diva, they don't know that word stands for absence of man, absence of God. That's why the first thing you hear about a diva stating, I have my own car, my own money, and my own house. I don't need a man. And them be the ones you sit back and look at them divas be still alone today. 40, 50 years old, still alone. It takes for a man and a woman to find neutral ground with each other. It's not just attraction. There's a million women out here. There's a million dudes out here. When we meet a woman, we have the confidence of knowing right now there's over 15 to 20 women per man. So it's hard for a man to stay faithful. Especially when a woman acts like she's a diva. Or acts like she's a queen. And I'm not saying to belittle yourself or to lower your standards. What I'm saying is that what I spoke about earlier is that people need to need each other. If you don't need me, then what I'm there for? If I don't need you, what I'm there for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't talking about need as far as financially. I'm talking about need as far as like, let me tell you what need means. Let me explain to you, bro.
Go for it.
Need don't mean taking care of each other. Need means if you sit there and say, this is what you want to do, this is how you want to conduct your life, whether it be menage a trois, or whether it be, you know what I'm saying, a harem female, if she needs you, she's going to provide that for you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying now?
Right.
If she, and I'm not saying that, like, a lot of women gonna probably hear this and say, oh, he want a yes chick. That's what I told you earlier. They say I don't want a yes chick. I don't believe in really sharing my female. But at the same token, I'm open to a female who will share herself. Not with a dude, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would choose, I would hope to meet a female who just wants to be with me and not share herself with anybody. But
you open to it?
I'm open to it. At the end of the day, it's like there are challenges in everyday adventures of life. The thing that means the most is finding someone who makes you better. And that's the way I live by. I tell female when I meet them, if you treat me good, I'll treat you better. The problem is that a lot of women feel like they ought to do anything to be with a person. A lot of guys feel like they ain't got to do anything. You know? I asked 30 women this year, what is their ideal attraction of a man? And none of them said somebody treats me good. You know what they all said?
What?
A tall, dark-skinned with dreads.
Damn. I was almost in there. Tall, dark-skinned.
Tall, dark-skinned with dreads. Damn. Pretty boy. That's all that I heard. None of them said a man treats me good. Because the reality is, this is what social media, this is what the world has introduced to. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
I try to tell this guy.
Nah.
Looked at so much.
The way the world is
dark
like
skinned man with dreads. Deep voice like Barry White.
You stupid. He said deep voice like Barry White. But real reality though, seriously, 30 women I asked this year, bad women, they all said the same thing. And you know what? Out of them 30 women, at least 10 of them said they baby daddies fit that criteria. And I said, why are you talking to me now? If your baby daddy fits that criteria. He ain't shit. He got a motherfucker woman pregnant on me. He this and that, he that and that.
Now I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
Now I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
And I done made a show about this previously. But the kind of man though that women really want, they really don't want that kind of man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like-
Don't no woman want a man that no other female already don't want.
That, but I'm talking about the kind of man though that they think that they want. That man demands shit. Like he demands things. Like I got a partner of mine, and he said that his female friend, her husband left the house at 1:00 in the morning. Didn't come back until 12:00 the next day. But he lived that kind of lifestyle though. He lived that kind of lifestyle to where he take care of everything. She ain't got to worry about nothing. They got boats, they got Benz, they got everything. She don't have to worry about nothing.
Right.
But now, these are the kind of men that these women say that they want. You really don't want these kind of men if you that kind of woman to say, if a nigga cheat on me, I'm gone. This kind of dude gonna say, deuces. I'ma find the next. Because you gone, now what? It's easy for me to find a woman that can cook, clean, love my kids, and fold my clothes. That's what women don't understand, what kind of mentality those type of men come with. They come with that mentality of, if you don't do what I ask you to do, because I'm not going to tell you more than once, if you don't do what I ask you to do, bye.
But they do. They do. It's all based off what I told you earlier. Every woman wants a man that another female wants.
Mm-hmm.
Women love the essence of pussy more than men do. Seriously.
Do they?
Women love the essence of pussy more than a man do. Women are more attracted to women more than men are. We could go see a female, we be like, shit, that boy got a fat ass. She may not be like cute in the face, but I hit her.
Right.
A woman to see her and be like, oh, she ain't shit. That bitch over there cold though. Women are critiqued differently. So to know that your man, to know that the guy that you attracted to or you with can have better than you, it makes a woman feel a certain way. They'll sit up and deal with anything. I know I got friends that got money and they got wives, baby mamas, who just, as long as they taking care of the bills, as long as they put him in a fresh car every 2 years, as long as they put him in the finest clothes, send him on vacations, Puerto Rico, Bahamas, whatever, twice a year, whatever, they hate it that he out with this bad motherfucker. But then they gonna say shit because they feel like, damn, I can go below my standards and fuck with another nigga who ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? This is the way it's been for years. It ain't gonna change. I mean, I hate to say it, but the reality of it is like, if you look at a woman, women do the same shit. You have a woman who's making the money. She got a household on lock. How many women y'all know that get they go work for 4 or 5 years and get their RN, making $80,000-$90,000 a year? Baby daddy working Target or some shit, making $25,000 a year. She have a little dude on the side. They just more discreet with their shit. They ain't more flamboyant. Or they ain't more out with their shit. Like, nigga, you gotta accept this shit. But when a nigga find about the shit, it's like, okay, nigga, what?
Man, a nigga want to kill her though.
Nigga want to kill her, but at the same token, it's like, nigga, what? You ain't doing it. Now she belittles the man, and that nigga still want to hang around. Because she trying to make him feel like, all you gotta do is get this shit together, and I'll leave that nigga alone. And he still gonna hang around. So it's vice versa. Same thing with the dude, same thing with the female. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, that's how life is. Me, myself, like I said, ladies, I am single. I told you that. My thing is this. If you're not a princess,
I am too then. No, that's
real talk. But if you're not a princess, I don't want you. Because a princess.
So what do you mean by a princess?
Okay. A princess is somebody I feel you can build with. We ain't gotta be physical. We can.
You lying.
Let me finish.
Physical.
Let me
You
finish.
mean sex?
Let me finish. Every man in this room has an ultimate sex partner if we need him. Women know that shit. Ain't no way in hell a man gonna be single and not have somebody he can lay hands on. Women know that shit. I keep it real. Women say, "Oh damn, you kind of rude with your tongue. You just say whatever you want to say." No, I speak the truth, like you said earlier. Women can't handle the truth. Women have asked me questions like, "You in a relationship?" No.
When was the last time you had sex? Last night?
I don't say that shit. But
don't ask.
Right, it's reality though. It's reality. Same thing. A female tell you, like niggas look stupid when a female say this shit. Like I had a girl tell me literally like a couple days ago. She was like, I was like, first of all, I asked them the last time they had sex, and I was like, yeah, we was having a conversation, and I was like, damn, like damn, somebody greased your knives or said some stupid shit to her, and she was like, yeah, I couldn't get rid of that nigga. That was our conversation. Subtle. My thing is this. I don't judge a man or niggas based off what their performance is. I only judge off myself. So that shit don't bother me none. But with women, they always competitive. They always want to know what this woman got over you. And you ain't even been in their shoes. I feel like if you give yourself an opportunity to show who you are as a woman and be real to yourself, you can be way better than any other female. You ain't got to be the side chick. You ain't got to be the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You be better than any other female. Problem is, though, is that y'all too busy trying to be these divas, too busy trying to be competitors of something that you don't even know anything about.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
So I had posted this video.
Okay.
In this video, this guy was talking, well, it was two guys, and they was talking in front of like a group of females. And the guy said, everybody's in a poly relationship.
What's that mean?
Everybody's in a relationship that's like damn near open. Right? So they like, how? They said, because men, we lie and we still fucking other people. And the women know. So to be in any kind of poly relationship, your partner have to know, unless you're just cheating. But how my man was explaining it is that women know, they just be in denial.
It's true. It's true. But
now
you say that like the women know because the man is telling them that?
No.
Or they just figured out?
Right. No.
Because I thought poly means like you come to an agreement.
Right. Well, what he's saying is that the woman know without you saying it.
Okay.
She already knows. So really, you already in a poly relationship. You might as well just say, hey, what's her name?
Right.
Who is she? Let's go meet her. Let's have lunch with her. That's pretty much what he's saying. How you feel about that?
It's kind of hard to comment on that because I really be in relationships. You know what I'm saying? So when I am in a relationship, it's like women don't want to share me and I don't choose to share them. So it's like, I mean, I have been in relationships where I've been in.
But do you ever cheated on them?
That's a good question because I can honestly say that I give myself the right to date women, but not be in a relationship, so that I don't have to worry about them complaining about me cheating on them.
Say that again.
Like, I can fuck with a female, and like women do, women keep a man in the friend zone.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you keep them in a friend, so you date them.
So I'm dating. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have to worry about them complaining about me cheating on them because, like kind of like the baby just did recently. He got a whole baby with old girl, but he like you was a side bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I feel. You know
okay, so what you saying is why you telling like women like I'm single is like you just capping it off though at dating.
Like you remember. You my younger brother, so you remember what relationship I used to be in.
Which one?
We're going to say Big Yellow. We're going to say her whole name on
right, yeah.
But you see how serious I was with her.
Mm-hmm.
So you know from experience how a man can be serious with a female, opposed to females I fuck with.
So
Just-
now, let's go back to the Big Yellow.
Okay.
What did you?
I hope she ain't listen to this shit.
Yeah, no, because she know her name. Now, were you dating Big Yellow or was you in a relationship with Big Yellow?
That was my woman.
Okay. Did you cheat on her?
No,
Okay.
not one time.
Why? Because she watching?
No, that was my woman.
Oh, okay. All right.
That, but like I said, we had that relationship where
If she,
she made me feel like, first of all, women, I'm gonna tell y'all this: a man with empty balls don't desire to go out. So that's for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I counsel motherfuckers. So like, if you got a man and you worry about why he going out every motherfucking night, it's something you ain't doing right. I hate to say it. Like, I literally was like I got a friend of mine. We used to call him the sucker. We used to call him punk because he wouldn't go out with us. But I actually knew his wife before I knew him. So she
fuck
came.
man, wife?
No, nothing like that. She
I'm
came
talking
to
about
me.
before.
No,
He was his wife.
no,
Okay.
no. She came to me and she said, "How do I keep this man at home with me?" And I told her just that. I said, "A man with empty balls don't desire to go out at night." So I remember all of us, me and my homeboy, we go over his house, and he like, "Oh, I'm about to put on my clothes and shit." And then y'all done little Chinese little things. What they call them? They're like little walls
Yeah.
that you slide apart so you can
Yeah,
change
like
clothes
freeform,
behind them.
yeah.
So can't nobody see. But these motherfuckers got a light behind them motherfuckers. So I can
You
see
seeing
them.
everything.
You see everything, the shadow. This motherfucker got down on her motherfucking knees and blew this motherfucking socks off and shit. And his ass walked up front and told some man, she tripping, dog. Cause I went out the last couple of days, I can't go out. Nigga, we just see you get your shit blew off, nigga. We know what it was, you know what I'm saying? Then she come up front and do this wink at me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, yeah. But that's reality. That's reality. And like I said, I knew her before I knew him. Me and him became cool because of her. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hate to give away the player's move, you know what I'm saying? But the reality is that a lot of women don't understand what it takes to please a man. I'm not talking about sexually. I'm talking about his dreams, his passions. Like, we sitting here right now, we having a podcast, and we talking about relationships. You know what I'm saying? It should be a beautiful women sitting here right now having a conversation to interact, to rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of women don't do that because they're afraid of what the world thinks of them. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what I said about how that female got down on her knees, as beautiful as she was. I literally was talking to a female, called myself being in a relationship. And I sit there and I told this young lady how it made me feel that such a beautiful woman would get on her knees and propose to her man. And this girl told me she set every woman back 10 years. In my mind, I literally ended that relationship right there and there. Because she let me know she's not a partner for me. I'm not expecting a woman to get down on her knees. I personally want to do it. But I just thought that it was... First of all, this, ladies, let me explain something to y'all. When a man gets on his knees and proposes to a woman, it's for a few reasons. One, he didn't have kids by this chicken. He don't want to turn around and be on child support. Two, it's because he don't want, it's a lot of reasons why a man does it.
He don't want to lose that woman, and
He
she
don't-
want him to go ahead and propose.
Men,
or I'm about to leave.
Men get married because that's the idea women feel we should do. If men can be single the rest of their lives, we will be single.
For the rest of our life.
We get married because we don't want that woman to go nowhere. And we get married because that's what they expect of us. But watch this. If a woman proposes to a man, we know it's forever. Think about this, y'all.
That's facts.
If a female come to y'all and she beautiful and she get on her knees and she propose to a man, she not going nowhere. She done crossed all the lines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dotted all the I's and crossed the
Cross
T's.
exactly.
Yeah.
She already telling you, nigga, this it.
I want you.
But a man, he can say, I'm gonna get married with you. Why? Because you make more money than me. Or your 4K, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But women ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
No, they'll look at that as, now the nigga about to run over her.
That's what they call it. Like I said earlier, women say I look for a princess. They say I look for a yes chick. A chick gonna agree with everything I'm saying. That's not a princess. A princess, think about this. If you're a dad out here in the world and y'all listen to this video and you got a daughter, what you treat your daughter as? A princess. Mm-hmm. No matter how full of shit she may be, because we have daughters and they be full of shit at times, but we still look at them as princesses. Because that's how we have that passionate, nurturing part of us that looks at our daughters as a princess. So if we meet a woman, we want
that's as gentle.
As gentle.
That's as gentle as our daughters, or and not saying that we like fantasizing about our daughter.
Right? No, right? Of course, hell no.
But what it is that men love a feminine, genuine woman.
Exactly.
And it's almost like how okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Bishop, what's his name? He said that he came home and his wife, she was carrying the groceries in, or no, she was like, "Baby, can you get the groceries?" Said he grabbed 2 bags, one in his hand, one in this hand. She said, "Baby, you look strong as hell carrying them bags." He said, "Oh, what?" He went back to the car, grabbed 3 more bags in his hand, 3 more bags in his hand, threw it over his shoulder, said, "You ain't seen nothing yet, woman." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you can get the best out of a man, when you boost his ego.
Exactly.
When you show him that you have everything mentally for him, and he don't have to like go anywhere because you boosting his ego. His sex drive is good. You're doing everything for him in all different ways that you can, that he's looking for, and not what you are looking for, but what he is looking for.
Right. Sum it up. Women have more control than y'all think y'all have.
And it's not by this.
It's not by this.
And it's not talking to a man.
It's not.
Not talking at a man.
Yeah.
When you talk at a man, he's going to look at you like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? I'm gone.
Question, ladies. Ask yourself this question.
Being feminine.
Ask yourself this question, ladies. Have everything that you have done this far made your life better or worse? Mm-hmm. Dealing with a man. Think about it. Now, I'm only saying this because I don't have the answers. I'm asking you, ladies, this question. Have everything you've done this far made your life better or worse dealing with a man? Have you been the person you have been and accepted the men you have accepted, and you still alone out here? Now, of course, that applies to me in the same way, because we do the same shit. We find the big booty, little waist, cute face females, and a lot of times those are not the perfect women. Same thing with y'all tall, dark skinned, dread, pretty boy motherfuckers y'all look for. They're not the right motherfuckers for y'all. The thing about it is that men don't complain about the shit. Women only do. Women only complain about they can't find a good man. Men don't complain about we can't find a good woman, because any woman that's fucking us is a good woman for that moment. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to tell women that.
You know what I'm saying? It can be like for that night. You know, like bro said was.
With my pearls said,
like, watch this.
Women are more powerful with their virtue than they realize.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Puffing with my pearls.
Absolutely. Puffing with my pearl. Real talk. We want to represent, because that's real talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people don't understand that, like, the most powerful creature on this planet is a woman. She has the ability to destroy or build.
And what's crazy is that,
now watch this.
It's called pillow talk.
It's called
pillow talk.
Yeah, boy, wait. A man physically is strong, so we build off of that. You know what I'm saying? We find a good woman, we go out and build a house. We build a structure. We build a platform for, you know what I'm saying? But it comes from the woman to make us do that. Now, if you ain't worthy of that shit, and what I mean by worthy of that means every woman thinks because she cooks, she cleans, she's a wife. No. There's a difference from being a side chick. It's a difference from being a woman. And it's a difference from being a wife. A wife is a partner. A wife is somebody who, even when that man doesn't know when he's right. Okay, somebody told me this a long time ago. Watch this. A girl told me this a long time ago, and the guy arrested, so she had an aneurysm, and she passed away at a young age. She said, even when you wrong, you right. Because that's how women feel. She was saying it about men. She said a wife makes her husband feel like even when he's wrong, he's right. If he's selling drugs, he's right. If he scamming, he's right. If he go and get a job at McDonald's, he's right. If he goes and shines shoes or wash cars at car wash, he's right. He's my husband. That's what she said. Problem is that a lot of people don't feel like that. They feel like he's supposed to be this idol of what the world says he's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. If he don't make this, if he don't do this, he don't drive this, he don't have this, he ain't shit to me. And I hate to say it, but 3 of the most beautifulest women in the world fucked it up for a lot of niggas back in the days. T-Boz, Chili, and Left Eye said what they say. We don't want no scrubs. I tell my daughter every day, I said,
yeah, but not.
You had to go before them and hit Janet Jackson with "What have you done for me lately?"
That's true. But let me spoke on that, the scrubs though, because a lot of these girls nowadays are based on that. Like I tell my daughter all day long, I said, look, and I'm proud of my baby. My baby, she got 3-4 vehicles. She doing her own thing, college graduate and everything. And that don't make her better than nobody else. It just means that she doing what she want to do. The thing about it is that when they made that song, Scrubs, it diminished every man out here. I tell my daughter, I say, your daddy ride around in some hoopties from time to time. But I got nice elaborate cars. So you can't judge a man pulling up on next to you
Right.
because he in that hoopty for that moment.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what that man's capable of. You understand what I'm saying now? A man can turn around and have I could pull up in a Pinto tomorrow and pull up a Rolls Royce tomorrow, and you would never know it. So all I'm saying is that judge the man for his character, not for what he see him as at that moment. Just like saying vice versa. I could be in a Rolls Royce, and that could be some dude named Bob, a white boy shit that I work for.
Right.
It might even be my car.
Right. But you own me now because you didn't see me in this thing.
Because you own me, because you see me in that car. You know
but
what I mean?
now, they also made this song, though, called Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls.
True that. That's the other.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
come on,
yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Real talk, dog. Go chase.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Speak on it. I'm hearing that one.
So, that also means that stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. If you not used to these certain kind of men, then don't do it.
Hold on, wait. You killed me with that one because I met a female. Now, ladies, answer this question. If I tell you I want to take you out on a dinner date, and let's say our meal, I told you about this years ago, and our meal say come up to $60, $70, do y'all ladies consider that a decent meal, or do y'all consider that like I'm being cheap? Because I actually met a female, and we went out to eat. No, we didn't go out to eat. I asked her the same question. That if I took her out on a date and our meal came out to $60, $70, would that be considered a decent meal? And she told me, that's your meal or our meal together. And right then and there, I understood what she was saying. So I want to know, ladies, how y'all feel about that? I don't know how many people chiming in on y'all.
Now I'm gonna say, what is it? A first date?
First date.
First date. Bill come out to $60. What's wrong with that?
I didn't say anything was wrong with that. I asked the females if they consider that was a decent.
What they consider that a decent date,
Yeah.
and she asked just off bail.
Like she asked me, was that my meal or both our meals together?
Your meal or both our meals
Exactly.
together? Like
Right.
just off of that comment instead of just answering.
Instead of her just saying it don't matter to me, or
Yeah, like,
it's like
you looking for that to be just my meal.
But
Like,
now,
I mean, you want more out of me.
but now, not even just that though. It's like
And I will tell you, I order filet mignon everywhere.
He
I
said
go.
for like me, nah, I'm done.
But
Oh, yeah.
now it is though. Like
I
why?
definitely say that at the restaurant.
Why not? Can it just be? Was the food good? You know what I'm saying? Like why? You gotta look at the number of the bill? Be like, oh, he cheap, or you know what I'm saying? Was the food good? Was my company good? You know what I'm saying? Like, so this number mean that what? That you either gonna deal with me again or not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
that don't.
At the end of the day, they ain't gonna eat the shit no way.
Let me explain to you. The closer we get to wherever we're supposed to be going, electrical cars, and you know what I'm saying, and it's like, let me explain something to y'all ladies. The black woman is the most valuablest woman on the planet Earth. But in every other culture, y'all consider the most worst, despicable culture on the planet. Y'all turn around and y'all cover up the most beautiful part of your body, which is your face, but put the most stink hole part of your body, which is your ass, out there for the world to see. Through OnlyFans, through porn, through all these things. Y'all turn around and go buy wigs and weave. Not saying nothing wrong with that. Some people, but other cultures look down on y'all because they're like, we ain't got to do none of that shit,
They so beautiful.
and we can get y'all men, no problem.
Yeah.
But y'all get mad when y'all see a brother, a black man with a different ethnicity woman. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who father raised them to love and cherish their husband, to provide a home with their husband. When y'all out here worried about Gucci, Fendi, Prada, Da Vinci, Dior, you know what I'm saying? Y'all worry about the name brands that the Europeans put out. I'm saying that too. I live in a multicultural ethnicity apartment downtown. I ain't gonna say where, but I live in one. And I talk to women, and I ask them what they feel about black women. And they don't talk bad about black women. They actually uplift black women. They say to black women, I wish I had her beautiful skin.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had her body. I wish I had her attitude. But the thing they don't do is they don't cherish their black men. So that gets a lane to attack. You look at Kim Kardashian. She dated white men, Mexican. She never got popular till she dated a black man. This girl got popular off a sex tape. And she ran. Her whole family started converting over to talking to black men. Now watch this. They dad represented a black man who killed a white woman. Am I lying?
No.
Yeah, he was best friends with OJ.
Come on now. He was his.
Allegedly, OJ didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, you do it. Okay, let me rephrase that. But all I'm saying is that these girls uplift black men.
Mm-hmm.
They put black men on a pedestal. Every black man that has fucked with them, they went crazy. But these motherfuckers are successful. for the Tigers, to the Cayenne West, to the what's that dude named Christian? What's his name? Not Chris. What's his name? The basketball player.
Lamar Odom.
Not Lamar Odom. Not him. I'm talking about Christian. Christian, the one that was with Chloe.
Chris Humphries.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All these black men that y'all women, black sisters, want to use because of their status, these women made them successful. But they got successful off black men. They didn't get successful on no white man. We are the creators. We are the first people. We are the most powerful creatures on the planet. And a lot of cultures know that shit. Seriously. You can look at any motherfucking site. You got Asian women nowadays dating black women. Dating black men, excuse me. And they saying that their success come from being with that black man. They didn't date their own culture. They did it white men. And got nothing from it. They did the black men, all of a sudden, boom. They got YouTube channels. They got, you know what I'm saying, Instagram. They got all this stuff going on. They doing good.
Big black men.
Dating black men.
Big black men.
I'm serious. Hold on, wait. I'm serious.
Black woman,
I'm serious. Like when I was in college, listen. When I was in college, I went to Western Michigan, and all the females there were sisters. They liked it white men. They was skinny, had no titties. They was putting shit in their bras. They had holes in their pants, and they wanted all the jocks, all the white boys. So all we was left to deal with was the white girls. But there was some thick white girls down there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was like, we sat back and looked at it like, damn, I really want to be with my sister, but I'm stuck with this motherfucking white girl. You know what I'm saying? So when black women say, oh, as soon as a nigga get on, he go to a white woman. First of all, a lot of niggas can't get on fucking with sisters.
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
Hold on. Let me say this quick though. Think about it. A lot of black men can't get on from fucking with sisters because they too busy trying to do this.
What you doing? Who's this?
No, I ain't talking about the verbal. I'm talking about digging to the nigga. Like in a sister mind, you ain't buying a motherfucker Birkin bag.
Yeah, they trying to squeeze you out.
An Hermes bag. Then you don't love me. On my birthday, if you ain't spending $15,000, $20,000, you don't love me. That because they watch too much this Atlanta Housewives. You look at these motherfuckers in Atlanta, these motherfuckers look like men with makeup on.
They do.
Them mob wives all look like Sylvester Stallone.
See what I'm saying? They look bad. But y'all and think about this. Y'all only watch them because they attitude. Because of the drama. If they were just princey women, it'd be the worst show ever. Cardi B showed that. Cardi B was on motherfucking Love and Hip Hop. She made Love and Hip Hop bang. Because she was a pretty girl that would give a fuck about fighting any motherfucking chick on that motherfucker. And everybody would tune in to watch that shit. Just like we watch Power. We watch BMF. We watch all these shows because of violence. This world, like, not Al Sharpton,
Al Steele.
Okay, Al Steele. Like I said, what this world was built on violence.
Yeah.
Think about this. When you see shows like right now we going through two of the biggest debates of 2021. We got Kyle, what was his name, Rittenhouse? The white boy, the little 17-year-old boy that went to another state with an AR-15 and killed two motherfuckers and wounded another motherfucker. And nobody asked the question of this. Why would a white 17-year-old boy go to another state, regardless if it's only 15 minutes away, to go down there with an AR-15? Because the first thing they teach you in the gun class is, if it's a place that you won't go without a gun, you shouldn't go with the gun. That's the first thing they teach you. Anybody who has a CPL, back in the days when we got ours, it was called a CCW. Now they call it crime, but it was a CCW, correct if I'm wrong. It states, why would you go into a area that's hot? If you wouldn't go to an area hot without a gun, why would you go to it with a gun? Think about this. You're not a cop. It's just your job to run into a motherfucking situation. You're a civilian sitting at home. He went into a situation with an AR-15 because he felt like it made him a powerful man. And then when he got the smoke, he couldn't handle the shit. He had to turn around and retaliate by firing on motherfuckers. Now, I'm not political. I'm not trying to talk about this case. I'm just saying things because we are set back in this world where we could watch a black man who could turn around and have a motherfucking cell phone and get murdered for a cell phone. And the white man get set free from it. Because he said, I feared for my what? How the fuck is you fearing for your life with an AR-15? Help me out to understand that. Nobody, at the riots, do you know everybody was rioting because of a black man who got shot in the back 5 times? Am I lying? Now tell me why at that riot, even though buildings burned, why the only people that got killed was the motherfuckers that he shot? The police didn't kill nobody. Rioters didn't kill nobody. Nobody killed nobody. The only person killed somebody was Kyle Rittenhouse. That's the only person killed somebody. And the first thing he said was, I feared for my life. Once again, when you go to a gun class, they tell you, if it's a place you won't go with a gun, without a gun, then why go with one? If I need, like tonight, we all sit here and say, let's go out to a club at night. And they say the club is after hours. It's so raggedy, you gotta be in that bitch with a Draco. If I need to go to that club with a Draco, I shouldn't be there. You understand what I'm saying? He took himself and put himself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm on, I ain't gonna keep going to political because I'm not a political person. No, but I just want to say that.
Like the little dumbasses that jump their asses over the fence at the zoo in the lion's cage.
Real talk. Now let's touch on the boy Aubrey.
Who?
Aubrey.
Who was that?
The dude in Georgia. Remember, he used to just run down the motherfucking street, and three white people chased him down and shot him in his fucking chest this close with a shotgun and killed him. Said he looked like he was doing something wrong. But here's the thing though. We as black men, we're the first creatures on the planet Earth. We're the most powerful creatures on the planet Earth. The black woman is the most strongest creature on the planet Earth. We know all this. And it's not a white or black thing, but the white man knows that shit. This world was based off violence. You think Christopher Columbus came here saying, hey, how you doing? Thanksgiving. No. He came here and he murdered motherfuckers.
Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm going to eat real good.
But understand this, he murdered motherfuckers. And then what did he do to the Indians? He pushed them motherfuckers out of the United States and put them on what they call reserves. Why do you think that's so many Indian reserves? We let you motherfuckers get close to the United States. You ain't got to be in other countries, but you can be close to the United States. Then we'll turn around and give you a couple of credit dollars, let you go to college for free if you're Indian. Let you do all this, let you do all that. This world was based off of violence. The only way you can, like that guy walking around with the mega hats to say,
talking about Kanye?
Fuck that nigga. Well, look, motherfuckers say, we want to make the world a better place.
Trump.
Make America great. When was America ever great? When he was constricting violence on us? Think about it.
That's what make America great again mean. Is hot damn taking it back to hot damn.
But think about this though. You got listen. Let's go back to that Kyle. What's the name of Rittenhouse? Everybody in that motherfucker had curfews, but you let all these motherfucking white boys, these motherfuckers, what they call them? The not militia. What they call them motherfuckers? The not good old boys. Another term for good old boys. They walking around with AR-15s, and the police didn't say shit about them. But here's a dude right here in Jackson, Michigan, walking around with a weapon on his hip, a pistol. His shirt blew in the wind, and all he saw was a hammer of it. And he had 4 officers pull machine guns on him, full automatic weapons on him, because they wanted to find out if he deserved to carry that gun. But in the Scotia, you got all these white people walking around with AR-15s. After a motherfucker killed motherfucker with AR-15 in motherfucking Las Vegas. Remember that shit?
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago.
You got all these white boys, all these white boys walking around with AR-15s. You know they legally carry them. Do you know they said that once they did the investigation, 35 white men out there didn't even have license to carry a gun, including the 17-year-old boy. But nobody get charged with that shit. Nobody got charged with it.
Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it?
I mean, so we don't get away from that political shit.
Yeah.
Going back to the women.
Well, we don't go ahead and call this a night.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. You hear me? I'm hungry too.
You just eat.
I was eating before I came here.
Oh yeah? What your girl cook?
Don't you worry about what me and my wife do at home.
Hey, you what he said, huh? Huh?
your
He
girl
said it's
cook?
white, huh?
What your wife cooked then?
You worry about that.
I'm hungry.
He's out hungry.
I'm hungry.
I can't wait till that day I can say I got a wife.
What? You got some of that love that chicken from Popeye and that jerk.
Right, he did come in eating this some
Yeah.
shot Popeyes, didn't he?
No, I want some more food now.
Nope, I got chicken too.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Homemade fried chicken?
No,
What? What you got?
chicken.
Yeah.
From where? What kind of chicken? Baked chicken?
No, chicken.
From where, nigga?
Chicken.
My bush upside your head chicken. Thank y'all for watching the show, man. Still the show. I really appreciate y'all coming out, man. And come out again. Check us out. We talk a lot of stuff. And thanks for having my brother on. This the oldest out of what, 5? Yeah. Oldest out of 5. 4 boys, 1 girl.
Oldest out of 5, but it's 4 boys and 1 girl. Boy, you need to go to sleep.
Oldest out of 5, yeah. 4 boys and 1 girl. That's 5. What is you talking about? You need to go to sleep.
Yeah, right.
4 plus 1 is 5, right?
Yeah.
Boy, go get your chicken.
Yeah, we're about to get our chicken.
Right.
Right.
What, bro? You got something to say?
Ladies, I'm single. No. No, I was fucking with you. No. But on real stuff, though, I enjoy myself. You know, I wanted to come out and represent my little brother in his podcast. And I'm learning some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like, you know, I'm trying to get my little advice on some few things. And chime in if y'all want to see some outside events. Because we might have something in the works as far as like asking some questions to the community outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Women.
Women. We want some women. That's why I said earlier, we want some women's opinion on this. We don't want it to be about men. We want some women's opinion on this.
Come on in, ladies.
Come on in, ladies. Chime in if y'all want to be a part of the show.
Yeah, don't be afraid. We out of here. Still the show, baby.
Yeah.
Stay away from drugs.
Still drugs, unless it's cocaine. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.